What's up, YouTube? Jeff, your Style OG. And on today's video, I've got my picks for the top 10 sneakers under 100 bucks for this spring. If you're new to the channel, we release a new video every day at 4 p.m. Eastern, discussing various men's lifestyle topics such as style, grooming, and dating. I invite you to subscribe and tap the notification bell and join us. And to my returning friends like Austin Bilal, salute. Now, thank goodness it's springtime. We can put the boots away and start working our sneakers back into our footwear rotation. Put on some kicks that are comfortable and some with a little bit of pop of color to go with the season. But as always, you know I don't want you breaking the bank when adding to your style. So like I like to do every season, I've searched far and wide. I've got 10 different sneakers that you can easily work into your rotation that won't break the bank. I got a bunch of your classics with new spins on them and a couple of newbies as well. And of course, I'm gonna have a link in the description to all the sneakers we talk about today if you wanna grab a pair or two for yourself. So without further ado, let's get into my picks for the 10 best sneakers for this spring under 100 bucks. First up, I have a pick from a brand you're gonna see pop up a few times on this list, but not one people usually think of. I'm talking about Adidas. And usually with Adidas, people think about superstars, Stan Smiths, Gazelles. But I got another classic pick this time. I'm talking about the Adidas Campus. Now this takes the OG back to his breakdancing days in the 80s. This one is a comfortable all suede construction featuring those 3 stripes and the herringbone rubber outsole. And the great thing about this one, like a lot of the picks on today's list, it comes in a wide range of different colorways. Your darker colors, but even more spring appropriate pops of color. This is a smooth, easy to wear street classic, and it's only gonna run you 75 bucks. Next up, I have a pick that I think gives a great pop of color for the spring. A nice bright blue, as we have this Asics Tiger Corsair. Now this is an updated spin on the classic Corsair sneaker from Asics that's been around from 1969. It offers a 9-line upper with a contrast stripe detailing, a padded tongue with logo detailing, and a premium cushioned footbed for extra comfort. I think this shoe really pops. The contrast of that bright blue with that yellow, smooth. Time to put away some of those dark colors. Welcome in the spring season. Definitely can't go wrong copping this one for 80 bucks. Next up, we have a pick from a classic preppy brand with one of my favorite sneaker details, a gum sole. As we have this Lacoste Sideline 119 CMA sneaker. Now this has a touch of that classic Lacoste branding that marks a sporty vintage-inspired sneaker built from supple leather and fitted with an ortho-like footbed that makes it very comfortable. I really love the low-profile build of this one, the classic Lacoste crocodile on the side, the pops of color with the stripes. I think this is a smooth, easygoing tennis-style sneaker that'll look good on almost any dude this spring. Add that with the fact that only is gonna run you 75 bucks, this one is a winner. Next up, I have a way to get into a trend that's been around the last few seasons, the sock-like sneaker without hurting your pockets too much. As we have the Adidas Swift Run sneaker. Now with these, comfort meets function in these sock-like kicks from Adidas. They offer a streamlined shape with a supportive feel. The Swift Run is constructed with a stretchy upper set on a lightweight midsole to keep you comfortable. And I really love the triple white look on these. The white really pops. And I gotta tell you, they're extra comfortable, easy to rock, and a great way to get on a sock trend without spending $600 or $700 bucks. These are gonna cost you $85. Speaking of an all-white sneaker, brings us to our next pick. And a shoe I've been recommending the last 3 or 4 seasons, and I can't get away from recommending it. You need an all-white minimalist sneaker, you definitely want to grab the New Republic Kurt. Now this is a low-top lace-up sneaker with a round toe, all-leather upper, padded collar for comfort. You have a 100% micro suede lining, cotton laces that are tonal, and of course your rubber outsole. Now every guy needs an all-white minimalist sneaker. That's why I've been recommending these the last couple of years. One of the best purchases as far as value and design and quality. I think they used to run 99 bucks, but lately they've only been going for 89. So you say you came to this list not for boring all white, but for shoes with pops of color? Well, I think the next one is just for you, as I have this Keds Royal Low. With this one, we've got a cotton canvas sneaker from Keds in a classic low-profile construction. It's been remastered for an enhanced fit. It's contrast stitch upper with front closure and tonal laces. Finished with red and blue power stripe, an off-white midsole, and classic gum outsole. Now, like I said, with this one, we've got a color that pops. I'm talking lime, but it's not too over the top for me. I think it's very spring appropriate. A classic low profile sneaker with a great pop of color, and these are only gonna run you 60 bucks. Next up, I've got another pick from Adidas, and you'll notice a lot of picks from them on this list. It's because Adidas has a lot of great looks that are under 100 bucks. As a matter of fact, you might wanna check out one of my recent videos I did, the best Adidas sneakers under 100 bucks. I'll leave that link in the description. And one of those sneakers on that list, one of my personal favorites, and one that's had a spotlight on it the last couple seasons, the Adidas Continental 80. This one captures the retro look of iconic sneakers from the 80s. It has a swooping two-tone stripe and a distinctive split rubber cup sole that's built for a comfortable, flexible feel. Now, you've seen a lot of guys rocking these the last couple seasons, and for great reason. And on top of that, they come in a wide range of colors. You got white, you got light blue, black, almost any color you can think of. A smooth, clean, comfortable classic that's really been on trend the last couple of years, and it's gonna cost you 80 bucks. Next up, I have a pick from a classic brand that I think gets overlooked a lot these days. I'm talking about Puma, as we have these Puma Easy Rider Luxe sneakers. Now, this is an iconic Puma design. The Easy Rider offers a casual, street-ready suede upper and a cushioned midsole, topped with a lace closure and iconic Puma branding at the sides. And I really love the color of this one, the bluish green look. I think it's subtle, but still a nice look of color. Classic, a nice luxe look with that suede, and it's only gonna run you 75 bucks. Next up, I have a pick from one of the brands that started it all when it comes to classic sneakers. I'm talking about Onitsuka in its Tiger 81. Now, this one was originally introduced in 1981 as a technical running shoe. It's now brought back as a retro-inspired sneaker. It has a cool and fast look. It's flexible, comfortable, and breathable. And what I really like about this one, as the weather warms up, it has that mesh in the front that's very, very breathable. Get some air on those feet. I said this is one of the original granddaddies of them all when it comes to sneakers, and this is a classic look that comes in a bunch of colors. And on top of that, the damage for this one, only 75 bucks. And last but certainly not least on my list of the 10 best sneakers for this spring under 100 bucks, I have one of the Style O.G's personal classic favorites, and one that's been getting a lot of shine the last couple of years. I'm talking about none other than the Nike Cortez. Now, this is one of the first Nike masterpieces. It's an iconic look with the herringbone outsole, a low-cut collar that gives you freedom of movement, and of course, the pop of the big swoosh on the side. And like a lot of shoes these days, they retro them back. They give you so many colorways. You got your blues, you got your classic Forrest Gump, black, whole bunch of colors. This is a shoe I've been wearing for decades, and it's definitely a West Coast classic and an all-around classic. Can't go wrong with the Nike Cortez, and it's only gonna set you back $75. Okay, so there you have it. My picks for the 10 best sneakers this spring under 100 bucks. Make sure you let me know in the comment section which kicks caught your eye. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, hit that like button. Helps the channel to grow. And of course, tap the notification bell so you don't miss any of the videos we release every day at 4 p.m. Eastern. And I'll check you out tomorrow.